overloading with cuteness. Cute kitties throwing hearts around. Oh my god. Hello, fellow Star Voyagers. Welcome back. I welcome you back. Geralt welcomes you back. I very deftly reloaded the game before the stream after realizing that I left it running again. I think that's my MO anymore. I just end the stream, close down OBS, leave the game running, find it the next day. Incognito, hello. Welcome everyone. EBA Bob, C-Star, Incognito, and anyone lurking out there getting here. Watching later. Playing Blood and Wine. DLC, second piece of DLC for The Witcher. Huge piece of content. Was I reading this morning? I think it was this morning. There was some CDPR related piece. Someone actually had the nerve in the comment section to complain about the value of all the content CDPR has added to The Witcher, to their games. Free and valuable content that we've paid for. Very reasonably, I think. Yes! Hey, Boswick, what's up? Serm, hi everyone. Look at all these hearts today. Hearts everywhere. Hearts everywhere. Boss. Serm. Yeah, all right, we're back. Good girl, looking good. I don't know what we're doing today. We've got all kinds of stuff. Side quests, main quests, and Blood and Wine. But we're in Toussaint, and there's a lot to do. We leveled yesterday, didn't we? We might even have some points to spend. Hearts of Stone. We are on Blood and Wine now. The glasses are from Hearts of Stone. I don't know, maybe you recognize the glasses. Those are from Hearts of Stone. Bob wins. More hearts. 2 points available. It doesn't matter so much where we spend them, because I've got what I want. How rare is that? Witcher, it's possible. Can't always get what we want, but look at this. These are maxed. We've got our fast attack skills maxed, slotted. I want to get more mutagens. We got a greater red. I hope we get more greater mutagens here in Toussaint this time. We've got more to replace. Picture that going from 20 to 40. And I don't know, that one might get changed. A challenge was issued. Proud you sub to Dennis. Is that one you both had? I'm looking. Great emotes all around, though. Gotten creative. Love games. Love games. I've popped into their... not in a long time. Oh, I'm almost worse on... I don't. Let's play. I was about to say I'm almost a worse lurker than I was for the year before I started streaming. The year where I said nothing to anyone, didn't speak up at any channels. I'm almost worse now. There, just say it. A Russian streamer likes to dress up as a character when he plays. I always enjoyed seeing people do that. Maybe one day I'll surprise you. I haven't put on any kind of costume in... I think my last costume is was a Greedo mask. I didn't have a costume, but I got a Greedo mask. Full head mask, heavy rubber, sweated out kind of mask, and give you a sense of how long it's been. The rubber has deteriorated and pieces and the glue is broken down, and it's in the garage on a little stand, but it has literally fallen apart on its own because it has aged. Witcher, his snake. All right, sorry, I'm just hanging out on the skill screen, but we have maxed out the little bit of signage I've put points into. I would go further with Igni, but the gate is needing to spend 7 more points on other signs, and I don't really. If we spent on other stuff, I'm not gonna slot them, so they're almost throwaway points. I'll probably sit here and think about it anyways, and we'll end up spending some points eventually so that we can buy into some higher tier Igni. Where are we going to put them? I'm not getting rid of Gourmet. I'm not getting rid of Rage Management. I might have 1 box of Strong Attack slotted, and we could swap that out for some more signs. Signage. Bring on the Geralt. We can go meet up with Regis. I think we will at some point today. Is anybody actually bummed, really bummed that they brought Regis back? As I understand it, Regis as a character was annihilated in the books, and he makes reference to it, that he was brought back from melted slag, basically from slag. I know it rubs some people the wrong way that he was brought back. People love him, but he was dead, so you know, how can he be back? Hey, Tapantine, actually love Regis. He's a great character. I have not read the books, so I take no issue with Regis appearing. Turn and face the strange. Professor Moreau's laboratory. Gwent tournament and a new deck, the Skellige deck. Wine Wars. I'm not really looking forward to Wine Wars, though I hear it's good, but it's a bunch of whiny NPCs squabbling with each other. I noped out of it last time. There's a tournament, which I noped out of last time because of a, not exactly a whiny NPC, more of a waste of... I hear these things are good, that I noped out for the wrong reasons, that there's good payoff in putting up with these deliberately annoying NPCs. So I will try not to nope out on those. And we gotta look at all the side quests that got dropped on us. And there are more. There are notice boards we haven't been to yet. And NPCs handing out quests throughout the land. Till death do you part? See any you wanna jump on, call them out. That's fine too. Let's finish the Great Balls quest. We did. Did you also? That was the last thing we played yesterday. Grandmaster armor. Warble of a smitten knight. Get your Manticore set. I'm a little confused. Who's suggesting what? Sea Star, Warble of a Smitten Knight. That's what you mean. What do you mean? Dapentine, Grandmaster Armor. Get your Manticore set. Which quest is that? Yes, you just did Great Balls of Granite, was it? That was where we wrapped yesterday. Master, 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 master. Find the Grandmaster Smith so you can make use of his services. Check it out. Why not? He is in town, nearby. 4 more notice boards, 5 more notice boards that we haven't even been to. That's great. Before we go back into town, let's just go wandering, pick up some more quests. Maybe wander back. I want to go east. I've got a feeling about going east. Let's go east. Warble of the Smitten Knight is the tournament. Ah, okay. Warble of a Smitten Knight. Yeah, that sounds right. Thank you. Scavenger hunt for the Grandmaster set for all parts. The different school armors. I don't think I did make the Grandmaster set in previous playthrough. Maybe. Actually do Warble. Why don't we go pick this up? We can go pick this up, right? Oh, it's in the other direction. I don't know what I'm doing! Who are all you people? What are you doing in my room? I'm very confused. They let me out of the padded room and got the jacket off and... Ah! Do all. Yeah, Warble. So I might get grumpy when Fabio starts shirking all his duties and wanting us to pick up the slack, but I will endeavor not to nope out because of it. This is not a very good hidden treasure if it tells you. Yo, hidden, over here, dude.
Well, what do we have here?
Sir! Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yes, it is. Playing hide and seek. I'm hiding. Give the head a little kick, man. Alright, that would be rude. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. Thought Bob in there by his foot. Letter to Pascal Pelassier. Pelissier. My darling Pascal, I trust this missive finds you in good health. As you know, my affections for you are powerful beyond all measure, and I yearn for you to become my husband with all my being. Soon we shall stand together at the marital altar, but I hope you understand this must be a ceremony to make the Duchessa herself green with envy. Do not think this an admonishment in any way, my dear, but we both know your modest soldier's wage will not allow us to put on the extravagant ball which we both deserve. But do not be sad, I found a solution to our little problem. You surely know about the shipwreck on the bottom of the Sans Retour, but I doubt you know the full history of how it came to be there. Back in the time of Duke Raymond, one of the wealthiest men in the duchy, Gael Sasque, decided to hold a ball in the middle of the river. And what a ball it was! Beautifully coiffed grands dames, elegant gentlemen in white shirts, striking doublets. Gael apparently took a crate of jewelry aboard and changed rings multiple times to impress all with his wealth. The event was in full swing when suddenly a violent storm rolled in. The wind snapped the masts and capsized the vessel. All the wealthy guests, draped in gold and jewels, sank to the bottom in a flash. This tragic story might yet have a happy ending, however, for I have obtained the key to Gael Saske's chest. I imagine you now see why our future prosperity is within easy reach. After all, the drowned dead do not need diamonds. Am I not right? Loving you more than life itself, Bella de Guinness. Oh, do I think there will be a Witcher 4? No, it doesn't sound like it. The one shot is that they decide. A Siri game, maybe? Maybe a Witcher Siri game? We can hope. But I don't think so. Either way, Cyberpunk has to be a success. Fair or not, people are expecting Cyberpunk to be a masterpiece, and people will judge harshly if it is not. That's not fair, but key. We got a key. The water? It's not the chest. There's got a chest. Didn't select. Did we actually get a quest pop up? I wasn't paying enough attention. I should check before going swimming out and wandering into the nowhere. Yeah, that's it. That the wreck's poking out of the water, actually? Carol, put your torch away. The water's gonna do it for you. Yeah, I have some hopes for that. I hope the Netflix series. There is going to be a Netflix series. I'm gonna be optimistic for now. Those birds, there are birds on the wreck. Seagulls on the wreck. Skeletons. Chests. Long time ago made a comment. You made a comment. But if there was Witcher universe game, I don't think I've found the. There's a locked chest I haven't found, right? So, why not show a hidden Witcher school? Come on. There we go. Oh no, Geralt. That doesn't look so good. You're gonna need some air soon, man. That also doesn't look so good. How about some air? Air! Ugh. Rotting corpses. In Witcher school, like the School of the Hound. Witchers, so quick and clean. Were seen and heard from. Others didn't know about them. Oh, hi. Was a member. It's destruction, picking up the pieces. That could work. Could work. What did we say we were gonna change gears and Warble of a Smitten Knight, huh? Visit Guillaume. Say his name in the medic's tent. Tradition has sanctified 2 codes of conduct in Toussaint. The teachings of the prophet Lebioda and the chivalric principles which guide its knights. These latter call for young men to prove their abilities through feats of daring during tourneys. One such knight, Guillaume, I've got to hear someone in-game pronounce it, thought to stand out from the rest by fighting a Shalmar and was injured as a result. Afterwards, he pleaded with Geralt to visit him in the medic's tent. He said he had a very urgent matter to discuss. That's the same guy from the Shalmar fight? Is that Fabio? Who I'm thinking of? C-Star, your BTTV seems to support the GameWisp badges. Didn't you once upon a time install the Frankerface plugin and add-on which supported them? Or are you saying they're working and you don't have that? But it's not active, and you see the badges. It's BTTV. That'd be neat. Very cool. Do you mean Triss? Jennifer? Is that what you mean? So try to remember. Triss has stole my Geralt's heart, and I have not read the book, so I've been told many times how Yennefer is the right one for Geralt, but Triss stole my Geralt's heart. We've had a few playthroughs. We did have a Yennefer playthrough, but which begs the question, because I don't remember. Which playthrough was it when we played Blood and Wine before? Believe me, I don't remember. We're doing it again. Oh, only have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game, but Blood and Wine is the only part of it we've only done once. Yeah, if it was that NG+, it might have been the Yennefer playthrough. I don't think I didn't squirm too badly. A little bit, here and there. Alright, I probably squirmed a lot. A few points.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and import.
Yeah, it looks like Fabio. Get ourselves a save for the day.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady, I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Witcher. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Someone wake me up when he's done.
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Yeah, I like Gwent. Now. I hated Gwent. Then. Yeah, or what T-Star asked, did you mean standalone Gwent?
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter.
They played a little of that.
But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that.
Heyo, Densa. Cheers, man. What's up?
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already.
Am I the only one who finds this guy immensely boring?
And thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
I don't want to spend one more minute talking to this guy. Now, I warned you. I was gonna get salty again. I won't nope out of it. We're gonna play this quest line, but I can already see why I turned around and went somewhere else. Because fuck this guy. But supposedly there's a payoff. It's a good quest. Gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. We went a little further last time. Witcher's full of good quests. I don't get this one.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face
Hey,
off for
Dr.
the grand
Tosh.
prize, and more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship, and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
Anything for Vivian.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in
Dude!
over a secure channel.
Vince, I'll come right back to that. Dude, that dude, Coot. Keep up the great work, Jay. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Glad you're still having a good time. Thank you for the excellent support. The most excellent support. Dude, there you are. Thank you. Oh, man. Happy Saturday, everyone. Everyone can relax a little this weekend. Working to keep my head up above water, out of the gravity well. Thank you all. Helping with that. Yeah. Cheers on the resub. Big old resub. Dense, I said I wanted to come back to what you were saying. Because yes. Where is it here? Where is it? Well, this guy is the typical fairy tale type of knight. One of the pleasures of this DLC is that it makes fun of the stereotypical fairy tale by being a stereotypical fairy tale. And it does it really well. Most of the time, I think. So I get what you're saying. Yes, this is the stereotypical fairy tale knight. And can we go to the next chapter? Oh well, it's all good. Let's do it. There's so many good parts of this. Fairy tale elements that make me smile.
Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
He's not one of them, though.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities.
Nope.
Everyone must train, even a witcher.
Nope.
Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Can I kick your ass first? That would be a
How about
great
some
place to
sword
start.
play?
Come with me.
I can't just...
You will team with other knights.
You sure?
The
You sure?
combat simulates a
Are you
true
sure? Because I was...
during battle.
Because I was
Come
kind
the
of...
end,
I was
you shall
thinking
fight a duel.
something
It
else.
will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this
Would
time.
this guy shut up already? Ooh.
How am I to enjoy an evening of fun with my jewels all pinched and putted?
Ah!
Who do my eyes espy from Boars? Where have your journeys taken you?
Hail, Percy.
Is Geralt a magnet?
Embarked on a quest.
Does he have his own gravity field that sucks people in? Because everybody bumps into Geralt. That sword is Iris. Actually, Iris is in the bank. Level 37. Can't use yet. It looks like Iris's handle, though. Similar hilt, though. What are we actually using right now? We are using Yofieri Killage. Look at those built-in mods, though. Burning, crit, igni, ard, armor piercing. It's a nice sword. Curved swords. The shovel. We've got the shovel at level Only 28, huh? The spade. We have diagrams for level 34 wolf swords, but somehow I'm missing the superior tier. I don't know what level those are. 30? I don't have a quest for the missing superior tier diagram. So if we want to get to Grandmaster, we've got stuff missing, at least for the swords. And for Hern. Weird, we're not even using Witcher swords, proper Witcher swords right now. Lead on, Fabio, lead on.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
And then I kick his ass.
Our Duchess is usually very kind.
I will stand and fight, but be warned, I do nothing halfway.
The lust to do evil, I'll beat it out of you.
Attack! Attack!
Oh, he's feisty. Have to parry him?
The lust to do evil.
The lust! The lust!
The lust to do evil, I'll beat it out of you.
That's enough of that.
True blood!
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
I don't get it. I want to fight you.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be
You gonna
blunt,
play it,
but the
Densa?
simplest
Kingdom
Witcher
Come?
contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Alright, I may have to bring up the mini-map for racing. Knowing whether you have to go right or left if there's a fork in the path is important. Now, I might while going see flags off in the distance, but going the wrong way when you don't have any idea where the race course is really easy. We'll see. Horsemanship training. Let's do it. Marksmanship training.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Hey, Roach!
Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
So we're gonna train somewhere different from the race. Perfect. Yeah, we'll probably need the mini-map. So I could turn the UI on any time. For races, you generally have a line which will show you if you're about to make a right turn or a left turn. You kind of know which way you're turning before you get there. There are a few races in the game you don't get a second chance at. Unless you save scum, so... They do. Not much.
This scared the fright out of me.
Alright, this is a beautiful place to go riding. Or have a picnic. We just have a picnic.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight
It does
fail
not
this
sound
contest
simple.
and hang his head in shame. During the race
Crossbow.
proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your
Had to
points.
bring up the
For now
crossbow.
you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Alright, so Roach will follow a path often, and I will overcompensate, auto steer, stuff like that. I shouldn't.
Not so fast, Roach.
No, faster, Roach, please. Let's see if Roach will turn, do some of the turning. No, not because we're in a race. So we get more time for that. Okay.
Whoa there, Roach.
Crossbow automatically selected. I don't see any other targets yet, just looking at how it's going to work. Across the water. So, Roach's auto steering that normally happens, none of that during a race? Is that what's up? Roach! Okay, good, it moved.
Come on, Roach.
Roach, it would be nice if you would just stay moving if I didn't have to micromanage your speed.
Come on now.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
No, you are enough dummy for me.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Kidding me? When was the last time the Wisher crashed on us? Last year? Real? Yeah, that. Too many stereotypes, I'm out.
I see you gather before me.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own.
I will not. Refuse.
Witcher act always with reason.
What are we up to? Follow him to the racetrack.
How's it a race at all, then?
Is he?
There's no to be done.
That's weird.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of little throat.
Up here somewhere, right?
Ow!
Yeah, up here?
As punishment for our sins!
Did you hear her?
Have ceased to succor our ancient traditions!
Baseness reigns where virtue once ruled.
Greed and lust trump honor. Wisdom lies stripped of all that is noble. Meanness lords over generosity. And the valiant have shown themselves cowards. Folk show no compassion. Thus the gods have no compassion for them.
What a screamer!
Gods have sent the beast.
Ah! The gods have sent the beast! Boss, I didn't mean to dodge the question. I just
The air here is such that one is never hungover.
the answer to that is a big hot mess. So let's play games. Let's have a good time. Hey,
Good tidings?
no, Fabio, we're supposed to be... What? He's pathing back to where we just were. The crash really bugged him out. We got the save state where he was where we needed to get to. But now I think we're just kind of screwed. We might have to load a previous save. Supposed to follow him to the racetrack. I'm unconvinced he's going, but maybe he's doing a big loop.
Can't afford a bar.
He's back on track. He's back on track. Now we're going to the racetrack. Fabio's a little confused. That was an interesting bit of game code kind of exposed there. If you think about the scripting involved and how he stumbled down to a point where he got back on his proper scripted path. But he had some default behavior where he just kind of homed in and he wouldn't trigger up here. No, this is exactly where we need to get to. I think this time he's coming.
All is ready. During the...
Okay. Let's practice again after all.
Giddy up.
Please don't crash this time. Oh, Geralt. Alright. Thank you, Roach. Oh, I love it. You are really Roach, aren't you? You can tell it's Roach by the way she gets stuck on everything. She's the real deal. She'll just jump for shits and giggles. Okay, that went well.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
Oh, look, there's a dummy. Supposed to cut heads off of dummies, right?
Come on.
Uh-huh. Oh, Geralt. I'm going back for the time. Give me my time. Give me my damn time. Jousting stationary targets is hard. The real race is gonna go so well, can you tell? I missed it, huh? Did it flip all the way around, or did it not flip at all? I feel like I got time, but I didn't see it spin. The first shot. One that I thought might have hit. The range on our... didn't go, did it? Too far? Missed it. Fuck it, we're almost there. So good! What did you say, Densa? You hated this race?
Come on, Roach.
Yeah, we're there. Hi. Didn't count because I didn't get the... Right. It's...
That's it, Roach.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride
I
again?
think I've had enough. You can crash now.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Missed the dummy. You don't think any of that matters? I just got deja vu big time. You missed the dummy. I don't think any of that matters. Deja vu. Heavy. We had this conversation before? Is it today? Is it yesterday? Need some marksmanship training.
Come with me.
Let's see.
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Same thing. I'd say the same thing to you, Fabio.
Oh!
Greed and lust trump
There's
honor.
more to be done.
Wisdom lies stripped of all.
Hit the red targets.
One more in the back? No.
Once more?
No. That's enough.
Done enough shooting.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Boss, thank you for the host. Alright, to the tent. I think when I attempted this a previous playthrough and noped out of it, we went to the shooting first, because that was familiar.
Do you know the colors I would see
Then
on the Duchy's banner?
he said something, and I just...
White and rose.
Note from the tourney scribe. Looking good in here, the International Knights Tourney under the patronage of Lady Vivienne de Tabry. Participants registered and qualified to take part in the contest. Gregor de Gorgon, winner of last year's tourney. He shall not participate in the general competition, but shall fight in the final bout against the knight who earns the most points. All signs seem to indicate Gregor will defend his title. Anses, Prince of Lyria and Rivia, joining us for the third time in a row. Orm Akerspark, Prince of Mecht, rumored to be of the Emperor Emir's blood, here for his fourth tourney. Baron Palmerin de Lanfal, his sixth time in the tourney. Donamir of Troy, a Redanian knight, his first time in the tourney. Rainfarn of Atra, for his seventh time in the tourney, victor of the 1269 edition. Guy de Bois Fresne of Mettina, that close, second cousin of Reynard de Bois Fresne, one of Her Grace's Knights Errant. I think I got at least part of that name very wrong. I'm a New Yorker, okay? I live in Colorado now. What are you gonna do? Third time in the tourney. Delwyn of Craigau, a young knight in the tourney for the first time. Giles of Dorndal, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose, first time in the tourney. Linos of Mettina, third time in the tourney. Guillaume de Lanfal, Baron Palmerin's nephew, first time in the tourney. Later addendum, due to injury, Guillaume has transferred his place in the tourney to another knight.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities.
The Peller again, he's everywhere.
At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of two crests. Which do you prefer?
A who of what? I'll be Sir Ravix of Forhorn, but just for the tourney. What?
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in
Stick
Toussaint,
with
we
Geralt.
treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
from the books, I imagine.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
Gotta cross. So, extra award of some sort for fighting as Geralt. Only makes sense. Cool to have something else in there.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
We got the challenges.
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
Vows. Knightly vows?
You say something about
Or are you
vows?
trying to fix me up?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Knights make vows, which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Swears on something which to him represents cherished virtue. Really a cherished virtue. Should be doing it anyways. For the duration of the tourney. Alright, and the challenges, this would be what we just practiced.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An
Shooting,
admirable thirst
riding
for
plus
knowledge.
shooting.
There are contests 3. A shooting range.
Better
where
not
you
miss the
compete
dummies.
Side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will
Anything
seek to
really, I
complete
think
the
we-
course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group
sound like
melee
you have
in
to
the
hit 'em.
arena, crowned
Optional,
with
sort
a
of
duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way, all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient. Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
More. Too much.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Choices. On the Heron, on my lady's love, but just for the duration of the tourney, on her illustrious highness's garter, or guard her. Rather not make any vow. I don't think you have a choice, Geralt. You have to make a choice. Heron. A virtue. Even say. So is there really only one choice there? Really? I don't, not a fan of this quest line, but we're gonna finish. I hear there's a good
I vow
payoff.
on the love of my lady, Triss Marigold, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Hell no.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Ah! So Densa, do you recall? I think it was. Seastar was trying to remember. I was trying to remember when we last played Blood and Wine. I think that was our Yennefer NG+. But I did not do the tourney. Look at this! It's not Geralt. Who are you? I don't even know you anymore. We required to keep wearing?
A witcher?
A witcher! Ugh. Sir Geralt of Rivia's armor. Bludgeoning, slashing, resist. Better. You know what? I'll wear your tourney pants. A little weird. Like something more flexible. The metal's a bit restrictive for a witcher.
Scour all the fairs. You'll find no better ways.
Sir Dox
nipples.
How
Get them while they're hot.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Nothing to see. Move along.
Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Sunglasses.
Will it give you any pleasure? Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
That makes no sense. Can't we play Gwent and I do my own thing anyways? What is the appeal in this tourney quest again? Remind me. Naumu, more of a lurker, but I feel like I've seen your stream for ages. Been here a while. Lurking is good. Good to see you pop up again, though. I am pretty sure I remember you. So we'll play some Gwent, but I don't need him to trade places with us and...
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
I'll play you. I don't understand this quest.
Kesha summoned, and you...
Ah. Need to add to our deck. I think, why isn't Triss in our deck? Pull something else. Did we just get Triss recently? Really not been in the deck. Death Mold. Death Mold. Zoltan. One point less, but I'm gonna pull Death Mold. Yeah, Naumu, I used to and would still like to one day have more streams at different times. The streams have been at
Kept you waiting,
at
huh?
the same time for a while now. I used to spread out a lot more. Also, heyo, folks. Come here, you stupid goat. Ding, ding, ding. Princess. Ding, ding, ding. How are you doing, Ty? What did we get? Frost, Horn. We've got Siege Master Fultist for a leader card, which behaves like a commander's horn for the siege line. What else do we have? Spy, play on the other side, so we don't have much melee. Blue Stripes Commando. Medic. Some Siege. Triss. Some more Siege. Hey, Triss. But we're gonna need some more firepower than that. That was a great swap. How do you like that? Redraw. We just redrew for the same damn thing. Fine. We'll keep the blue stripes. Maybe we'll get a lucky draw and draw the other one back again, and they'll work against for each other. We don't really have much of a melee line or a range line, so this commander's horn is not going to do us any good. There we go. Vernon Roach. Ty, tomorrow's find out. Is that the inspection? It's tomorrow. I think you said Sunday. New Gwent music! Playing Scoia'tael. Spy got us a decoy. And another hero. Don Natalis. And passed the first round. Sensibly, Gwent is set to hard, but that was a... No decoy, didn't pull our spy. Who are we playing again? Are we playing a potato? I think we're playing a potato. But we got the groovy music. When you caught the Goat Quest reference, your girlfriend playing it just rage quit at the Goat Quest. It's so deliberate to make you not rage quit, but to make you go. They're deliberately. It was on purpose. You're supposed to go. What the fuck? Fingers crossed, Ty. Regis. How is that a Scoia'tael card? I don't know what I'm going to do with all these decoys unless they're spies hiding out in their deck. It's a weird game. Vesemir! We already have the highest points on the board. If Scoia'tael is usually Scorch cards, Scoia'tael seem to have, I don't know, is that really a thing? Or do I imagine that Scoia'tael decks tend to have a lot of Scorch cards? People playing Scoia'tael, I wouldn't be surprised if this entire siege line just got burned. Risk it, it's all good. Happens. Siri! Betrayer! our leader card is gonna double that row, but this is such a strange game. I mean, it shouldn't be. I don't feel like we're at great risk. It almost disarmed me. What am I gonna do? Just too many ways to the end of this game. It's so weird. 3 cards left. What am I trying to do? All right. But we can pass, throw this round, and I think we're in pretty good shape for the last. I could even save the leader card just to rub it in and double our medic to a 10. Or we could try to win this round, finish the game with the leader card. If they have a Scorch, that was a throwaway. Left. They don't seem to have a Scorch card. They didn't have a decoy for our spy. I still think we're playing a potato. We must be playing a potato. Potato with a starter deck and a few hero cards.
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed.
I don't want to swap.
We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady
Wanted to play
Vivian should
Gwent.
appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
What was the part we were swapping? So are we actually... Hello? Does it start? Is the guy we are currently competing with the same guy we played Gwent with? I actually just missed the shot. That's not good.
Like
Got
a
time
lava
to make up.
ghostly grasping but one fair teeth, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat.
What? Hey, that one didn't go down. Ah, I lost by 1. And the one shot I missed. Fucking tourney. I love it. I'm having so much fun. Hey, after our first break, we're gonna do a real quest. You know, a Witcher quest. One with monsters and swords and fighting and something else.
Geralt of Rivia did not give his best. He failed, missed his marks, and did not pass the test.
Blast that kind of luck. In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
Someone tell me again why this quest is worth doing.
Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
I don't even know what we're doing.
Yeah, let's go now.
Fabio's gonna drive me to drink.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
You shall what? Fuck? What? I'm trying not to nope out. I'm trying. I've played Hearts of Stone 3 times now. Just finished it a few weeks ago. Hearts of Stone. Yeah, we had a great time with Hearts of Stone recently. It went, in the end, caretaker fight went quickly, one shot. Iris in the painting went quickly. Or you heard, it's like Oblivion Shivering Isles. All right, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say too much. You haven't played it yet, have you? I know the reference to Shivering Isles. I did not play Oblivion, but I know the reference to Shivering Isles and how much people like that. I can't really compare the quests, but it's a great story. Some excellent characters. The music in Hearts of Stone is so good. Yeah. Recommend it. You gotta play it. If you like Witcher, you don't miss Hearts of Stone. Use your Witcher senses to investigate Vivian's tent. Because Fabio something.
Oh, fair Vivian. Thou hast dove's eyes within thy locks. Thy
Claw
lips
marks, that's clear.
Scarlet.
Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big. Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
Maybe Vivian will turn out to be a monster. That would be exciting.
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here. Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of import.
The flower of chivalry. Strapping lads.
Oh, jeez. The time for the race. There's Roach.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous. Gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfal. Linus of Metina. Rainfarn of Atra. Horm Makaspark of Meikt. Donimir of Troy. Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Tai of Gondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The Tawny's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale.
I would take 2 hours of Witcher 1 combat over this quest right now.
Before us Geralt from Rithia come.
I said we'd do it.
Fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
I don't even know which are we going forward? Which fucking way are we going?
Let's go.
They pointed me this way, so I'm going this way.
No legion of promise could make such a sound.
Sorry, I lost my give a fuck somewhere along the way. Geralt, I can't make you go to the right fucking side. Any map. I honestly, C-Star, I just don't. I stopped caring. Round about the 3rd minute of Fabio blah blah blahing. And that was an hour and a half ago. An hour and a half. No, I would put this on the bottom of my list of Witcher quests. You know, there are a few I nope out of, like everything you say has to rhyme during this quest. Well, then we better end this quest fast. Hey, Novo.
A failure, a loss, a tragic trip. Let us hope with its sword he makes no such slip.
I thought we were here to play Witcher. God damn.
Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together, wine in hand.
Lead the way.
Ryan, I just want to have fun. We're here to have fun. I like everything about this game, except for like 2 things. Maybe 5 out of 5,000.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
Yes, let's drink. I don't think I can wait for 5 o'clock today. Thanks for that, Fabio.
To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel, then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you. May the
Wait,
blood
it's a
of
race?
Will wash away the
Oh.
stain of your cowardice.
Oh, it's a
Let's get
joust
this over
or
with.
something. It's
Quick.
3, 2, 1.
What now, you piece of filth?
Slowdown was nice. We get more slowdowns like that? That was awesome. What's up, Vent? Alright, thank you for the whisper back. Yeah, I am desperate to find a reason to keep doing this quest, so please, if anybody wants to tell me that it's really awesome coming up, that there's something worthwhile, that it gets cooler, that it's not just a bad cliche for another hour and a half, I don't mind if you spoil a little bit. Please tell me it's worth continuing this quest. Because if it were just me, I'd have been gone in 5 minutes again. We're an hour and a half into the stream, and I wish we'd done something else. So, I hope it's worth it. There are only a few quests in this entire game that I would nope out of. Hey, Vent. So I'm hearing that there's a mystery of a curse, and that there's some beasts to fight along the way. So this is 90 minutes in, and I'm waiting for the quest to do anything besides shout flowery cliches at us. And this is the first thing we got. Bit of a joust here. The sunset is so worth it. I would play this game just for the sunset, so that's enough of a reason for me.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it, you still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help, badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that, minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Yeah, Nauma, I have played Blood and Wine before, but I found this quest so annoying that I aborted very quickly. It was mostly the NPC we're doing it for, this guy. I'd be fine if I never saw him, heard him ever again. He sucks the life out of this game.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate,
Yeah, but we
make
lost,
merry,
so...
revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Looked a little wild huntish. Ah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm way saltier than I expected to be. I warned you, but
we shall meet in your tent
my
before
bad.
your
This
last
is
contest.
not
You
taking
must
it well.
help her.
Bad character is bad. Geralt would not waste his time on this. Did that by accident. I must have mapped it to a button.
That grey-domed scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivienne. Some kind of maniac. A cockerel in your cut piece is worth 2 in the bush.
This NPC, 10 times more interesting than Fabio. This guy right here, drunk, rambling, probably pissed himself. I like this NPC. That's a Witcher NPC. That's a good NPC. A good NPC. We could have spent the last 90 minutes wandering around listening to drunks saying things like that instead of listening to Fabio. I still don't know what we're doing. He likes Vivienne. Something, something, Vivienne, something.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here.
Vivienne's notes. Lathe. Ban expenses. 14 L's of cloth. Shoes. Racing saddle. Magic cream. Shoes are made of dragon skin. It's how much I like Witcher NPCs and quests that make it so frustrating how much I don't like this one. A bird.
Worth going after.
Did we see? I saw it go up.
Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Still see it? Still see it. I hear creatures. Oh! Whoa! Kitty cat! Where'd the bird go? The bird's trying to get us killed! Panther down! Yeah, I think the bird's trying to get us killed. Why is the compass stuck on the screen? Hands off. The compass is only supposed to show up in Witcher sense. Our UI mod is doing something it hasn't done before. Did it have been when I toggled Ansel on? Did it do something else weird? It was. Well, alright. What is the Ansel hotkey? Is it Alt F2? Curious here. Now it's gone again. Now it's not even showing up when I use Witcher senses. Now, alright, now it's back. This is the way it originally behaved. Witcher sense, compass shows up, let off, Witcher sense, compass disappears. Appears it has 3 states. Dynamic, on, and off. And somehow one of the keys, maybe F2, Alt F2, whatever triggers Ansel, overlapped with the hotkey that took that UI mod setting from one state to another. Hey, birdie, birdie, birdie. Trying to get us killed. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Where do you go inside the cave?
Off over the hill. Might be
over the hill.
Through the cave.
Quicker to pass through. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Finally, this has turned into a Witcher quest. It only took an hour and a half for this quest to turn into a Witcher quest. If we're really lucky, Fabio will have been turned into or eaten by a werewolf by the time we get back, and we won't have to listen to him ever again. I'm not counting on it, but if it were a real Witcher quest, Fabio would be entrails by now. What the shit is that? Tripping balls. Geralt is tripping balls. That was no grave hag. What the hell was that? Woo! Tripping balls! Woo! A Barghest. That was his. Okay, but you spawned. Ah, no, 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 no. It's not the Barghest. It's the white. I thought I'd got the white. The white. Pretty, pretty. Excellent.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher, you were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Okay. Very cool. Does appear that you're cursed.
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
This quest just turned on. You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone. Depends on what you say. Well.
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the
Right
world
at the
a
camera.
perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Yeah, I missed this because I noped out early in the quest line last time, and I have not seen it in anyone else's playthroughs.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse, it could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
Fabio?
Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
Fabio would do it for you.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on the new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years.
She knows the average lifespan of an Oriole?
I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why.
Good choice.
I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
You just did.
They must miss me at the Tawny grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
What there is around here. It's a pretty place, but I'll go back with her. Let's... Said we're near the end, right? Let's finish the quest. We can before the break.
Let's. But are you gonna...
The quest got better, so...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
Do you need any help employing your magic ointment? Volunteering, just saying. Thought she applied magic ointment, didn't not swimming in the pond.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Got a clue to Geralt? So?
Come.
No!
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help, or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Geralt, in that chair, just leaning. Badass! Geralt, you're a badass. You should that's your throne, man. Don't ever get out of that chair. People should just come from around the world. Visit Geralt the badass of Rivia. Sitting in his chair.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry.
I can and
Look,
will.
in time, Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you, I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
Shut up and go back to Skyrim. Finish the tourney? No, I don't want to finish the tourney. Did we finish the tourney? Look, I think you guys know at this point how I feel about this quest. It just got cool because we got away from the tourney. Everything to do with Fabio and the tourney, I could hardly give two shits. Do we want to finish the tourney? Someone who knows how this all plays out. I'm counting on you because I don't know how this plays out. C-Star, I'm good to go with that. No sounds good to me. Backing out of the tourney sounds good to me. Anybody? I don't follow. You think it did, but don't remember what it was. Some ceremony, maybe? Oh, yeah, about the trophies that we didn't get, and... yeah, it's not interesting to me, I don't think. Alright. I'm more interested in Vivienne's situation by miles. Bye, Fabio.
Tourney doesn't interest me anymore. I'll wait in the tent until Vivian's done with all her duties.
As you will.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tent's grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
Nope.
No, no scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tourney grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you!
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Thought we covered this already. We just covered this. We didn't tell him, didn't invite him, protected your secret, and basically told him to bugger off just now, so... What?
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow,
I'm confused.
You told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us.
You did, Geralt.
This is the method I wish to pursue.
Did the scripting get screwed up? We had arranged to use the egg. Fabio showed up, we blew him off. And then we're arguing about using Fabio for the ritual? Geralt already agreed to the egg.
Preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go. This is the place.
If I felt like we were helping a knight win his lady, it would be a whole nother story. That's the last thing this quest has felt like.
Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this.
Whoa!
Just
like
on a
that.
moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
We'll find out.
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster? 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Geralt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right. You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muana Gandrau, Muana Finerat.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me to help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Seems I have little choice.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
You have any mixed feelings on this quest? Hey, Roach. Almost ready to
nightmare?
blow this pop stand.
Or am I yours?
Matthew! Hello, Matthew. Good to see you. How are you doing?
Whoa there, Roach.
Hope you've been doing all right. So we are overdue for a break. Man, I need a break.
Take it easy.
Don't go over that cliff, Roach. Why not? Go over that cliff, Roach. Right now. Yes, go. Yes. Come on, girl, you got this. She slid a little bit there. She said nope and slid. If you were watching her hooves, they froze and we slid a few feet. It was pretty good. Out of the past 2 hours. Don't get me wrong, you know how much I love The Witcher. My piece of my heart lives here. But out of the past 2 hours, I think I enjoyed about 10 minutes. There'd be sunsets, Vivienne being cursed as a bird, and another sunset. So, way to go, Witcher Sunsets. You never let me down. But honestly, I feel that was an awful quest. That was not a Witcher caliber quest. That was straight out of some other game. With just like a few minutes of Witcher stuff shoehorned in there. I don't know what that was. And now that I have noped out of it on one playthrough and played through it on another, I have to say that on any subsequent playthroughs, we are skipping that quest. Right up there with Freya's Garden.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
She's happy. We leave it at that.
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
Without you.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend, philosopher too, I guess, amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Bye, Fabio. Bye-bye. Get back to witchering. Vivienne de Tabry. Seem nice enough. You've got to take a trip to sell off some stuff. We should take a trip to the Passiflora. Buy up some 80 vitality foods. We have a lot of 50 vitality foods. I don't think we have too many left that are 80. Used up those stacks the past few playthroughs, and there's one. 6 ham sandwiches, 12 fish, fried meat. And most of our foods are 50 vitality, and since we rely so much on food for regen, I did just grab some. Is there more? Check all the tables. Olives, mushrooms, and we've got to buy 3 types of liquor. We need 3 types of liquor today. We've been unable to make white gull because we're out of Redanian herbal. We need a lot of Redanian herbal. We need more cherry cordial, more mandrake cordial, and arenaria. A few things we've been waiting to make. Last few oils. We need cave troll livers. Stuff. Sheesh. Sorry for getting so salty on that quest, but blah. Yeah.
Witcher,
A beautiful place.
remember the Camerlengo pays out a handsome reward for each hands you dispatch.
Olives and mushrooms. Olives and mushrooms. That was a good call on looting this stuff, though. Thank you.
Duchess, our sweet shining sun.
A courageous heart overcomes all.
Geralt, are you sure you can't make any white gull with those fancy wines? Liquors?
Eat, drink, and be merry.
For tomorrow we all may die.
So, Witcher, are you the one the Duchessa summoned to help?
Yeah, somehow I got stuck in this tourney. Playing for Fabio.
The gods have sent the beast!
Okay, I take it back. I said I liked 10 minutes, at least 12, because this woman...
Baseness reigns where virtue once ruled!
I should just take a break right here and leave her screaming.
Greed and lust tramp on her. Wisdom lies stripped of all that is noble. Meanness, lords, over generosity. And the valiant have shown themselves cowards. Folk show no compassion. Thus the gods have no compassion for them.
All right, break time. See you in a few.
Have sent the beast.